Good evening, folks. I am Anthony Lopez, your host for Video Game News. And today's news, I can't believe I'm reporting this. There was an urban myth that the Atari game E.T. was buried in a landfill out in the middle of the desert. And of course, Atari claims that, oh no, this never happened. Well, there was permission given that they're allowed to go and dig stuff up and try and see if this urban myth was true. Well, folks, today was that day. They came out from their dig site and went, "We found something." Held up the cartridge, "We found E.T." And not only did they find E.T., they also found other stuff, like it looked like the actual instruction booklet to E.T., or maybe Raiders of the Lost Ark, because I did see an Indiana Jones picture in there. But I cannot believe that this actually was true. I didn't believe it. I honestly thought, well, there's no way they have it. But of course, I knew about the legend. It's just, I can't believe it's actually happened. One of their biggest flops, found in the middle of a desert. This is like finding gold. It's a relic. I really hope they had some old Atari with them, with a television set, with some kind of electrical output, and see if these cartridges still work. Then we can determine if cartridges are freaking indestructible, in being buried at least. But I cannot believe this. I mean, I really did want to go to this dig site, but of course, it's out of state. I live in the northwest section, and this is out in the middle of a desert. So, I mean, there was no way I'm going to be able to go down there and check this out. But, I mean, there's photography of them bringing stuff out. There's a video of them coming out of the dig site and announcing they found E.T. Oh, man. I'm just very surprised they actually found something. I mean, I want to know how you guys feel about this. Do you believe that what happened actually happened? Is this reality? Or is this just fantasy? Oh, of course it's reality. I mean, they freaking found E.T. buried out in the middle of the desert. In the desert! Jesus! That's really all I have to report, is that E.T. has been discovered out in the middle of the desert. I will post links down in the description for you to follow. I found it on IGN, because that's where I get most of my news. But, yeah, there will be a link at the bottom. It will have the photography of them coming out. There will be the video of them discovering it. I cannot believe it. Anyways, this was a very short episode of Video Game News. Until next time, I am your host, Anthony Lopez. Stay gaming, my friends.